Good afternoon, dear students. Today we are going to start a new lesson from second semester, from the second unit, health style. Today's lesson is very important, so please pay attention. Okay? We hope that by the end of this lesson you will be able to identify the two main types of questions that we have here. Form yes, no, and WH questions. Write questions about text. Identify words related to health problems. Form and use collocations related to feeling unwell. Review new vocabulary and yes, no questions. Okay, dear students, please quickly open your class book, page 18, on the grammar focus. As you can see here, we have two types of questions, two main types of questions that we have in English. We have yes, no questions, the questions that their answer is either yes or no, and we have long questions with long answer questions, WH questions we call them. Okay, we'll start first by yes, no questions. Please watch this video, a short one, to get an idea about it first. Yes, no questions.
Are you a teacher? Yes. Or, do you live in New York? No. With the verb to be, you change the word order to make a question.
You see?
The verb goes first and the subject second. She is a student. Is she a student? With present tense verbs, if the subject refers to I, you, we, or they, we use do, then the subject and the verb in the basic form. If the subject refers to he, she, or it, we use does, then the subject and the verb in the basic form.
Okay. Oops. Now, as you saw here, with these questions can be answered either with yes or no. You can answer the questions with yes or no. We start with helping verbs are or modal auxiliary, some modals like can, should. Okay, mainly with the helping verbs and modals. These questions are usually formed like this: auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. Subject, you know the subject, the I, we, you, they, we, he, she, it. Okay, plus the main verb: help, got, going to, like, etc. Auxiliary verbs are what? Be, do, and have. But we can also use modal auxiliaries like can, could, should, shall, will, and would. Notice that if it is possible to form questions using the verb be without another verb, like is or are, like is it hot today? Is it cold today? Are you okay? Okay. Now let's go to the second one with the WH questions. You know why they called it WH questions? Because they start with WH. Look here. Sorry. What? WH. When? Where? Who? Why? Okay. So an abbreviation for their start as the WH, their first letters, they call it WH questions. The answer cannot be yes or no, because here we need long answer. Okay. So what are you doing? You can't say no or yes. You have to say I am reading, I am teaching, I am playing, for example. When are we going home? Who is he? He is Hilal. Why didn't you do your homework? I didn't do my homework because I was busy. You see, long answer. These questions are usually formed like this: WH word, like what or when or where or who or why, plus the auxiliary verb are, is, did plus the subject and plus the main verb. Okay, let's watch this video for a minute. How to form it.
Question words replace unknown information in a question. If a question word replaces the subject of a sentence, don't change the order of the words in the sentence when you form a question. The subject is the person or thing that does the action of the verb and usually comes before the verb. Who is in the house? Brenda is in the house. The object of the sentence is the person or thing that receives the action of the verb and usually comes after the verb. Form these questions according to the same rules as for yes/no questions. With the present tense verb teach, I use the word do to form a question. The question word goes at the beginning of the sentence.
What?
What do they teach?
They teach
They
English.
teach English.
Okay. Now, as you can see, how to know that you have written a correct WH question? I give you a trick here. Look here. For example, why didn't you do your homework? Ask yourself, is this a correct question or incorrect when you write your own questions? If you delete the WH question, it will be what? A yes/no question. Then your question is correct. Okay? Let's go next to our activities, plenty ones. Open your skills book, page 14, activity number 1, and complete the questions with the missing word, then ask and answer the questions with a partner. You don't have partners, so I just need you to complete these questions yourself. You have to make sure just to add one word, modal or modal auxiliary verbs. Look here, you have to be careful when reading, okay, you. So what do we use with you? Okay, like exercising, but to kind of exercising do you like? So asking about something. Think, do you enough water? Here you can use more than one verb. Number 4, you run for 1 kilometer? For 1 kilometer, it's a yes/no question. How healthy your diet? Okay, do whatever feels stress. He is asking you, so do what? Okay, I believe that you have done this activity. Let's see the answers. Number 1, do you like exercising? Do, because it's a plural pronoun. What kind of exercise do you like? Is asking about something. When you ask about a thing, exercise, we use what. Do you drink enough water or do you have enough water? You can use have as well. It's correct. Do you get enough water? Also you can use get. You can write get. Do you get enough water? It's also correct. Can you run for 1 kilometer? Can. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Or just yes or no. How healthy? Your diet. It's a singular, so with singulars we use is. If it's a plural, we use what? Very good, Ahmed. We use are. Okay, here number 6. Do you ever feel stressed? Your friend is asking you yourself. Do you ever feel stressed? Well done, dear students. Let's go now to our next activity. Here, we have a short text of reading. Skills book, still in the page 14, activity number 3. Read Salim, the instructions. Okay, teacher, read the text about happiness below. Write 3 questions about the text to ask your partner. 3 questions. So here you need to write 3 questions about the text. You can use WH questions or you can use yes/no questions. It's up to you. I've made for you 4 questions. I just need you to have time to just write 2 or 3 questions, okay? While you are writing the questions, I will read the text for you. We all want to feel happy in our lives, but did you know that feeling happy also has an effect on your health? So feeling happy has an effect on your health. Is it positive or negative effect? Okay, look at this question. Did you know that feeling happy also has an effect on your health? Did you know that? Is what a yes no question. Yes, I know. No, I don't. Happier people like me and you get sick less. Get sick what? Less often and feel less pain if you're happy. According to the UN's World Happiness Report 2019, Finland is the happiest country in the world. Maybe we are the second one. But you don't have to go to Finland to improve your mood. So what should I do to improve my mood? Doing good things for other people, like donating to charities or to charity, can increase your happiness. So can smelling flowers. Meaning what? By smelling flowers. When you smell flowers, also you increase your happiness. The color of your clothes can affect what? Can also affect your mood. How is that? Wearing dark clothes could make you feel what? Depressed. But wearing clothes in bright colors like white and yellow, okay, like yellow, can make you feel happy. How is that? I don't know. Don't ask me. Spending time outdoors is also great for your mood and mental health. Okay, by reading this, I believe that you have already written the questions. So let's move. Let's see your questions. Question 1. How does feeling happy affect our health? How? It's, let's say, cousin of the WH questions, because from the same root, from the same family. Which was the happiest country? Which was the happiest country in the world in 2019? Here. What can you do to improve your mood? These are 3 questions. You can add, which color should you wear to feel happier, or to feel happy, or to feel more happiness? Okay, so you can ask your partner these questions if you have a partner. I don't have one here. So you can ask your partner these questions, you can get answers. Okay, I've already made the answers for you. So how does feeling happy affect our health? Less sick, get less sick, and feel less pain as well. So which country is the happiest in the world in 2019? Finland. Question 2, this is question 1. Finland is the happiest. What can you do to improve your mood? Doing what? Good things for people, like what? Donating money or other things. Okay, you can smell flowers. Okay, so 2 things here. Which color should you wear to feel happier? Bright colors. Should wear what? Bright colors to feel more happy. Okay, by doing so, I wish you happiness. Let's now move to the other book, or class book, page 19. Class book, page 19, activity 3. Read and match. What can you see here? Pictures of people. What do you think of these people? Do they feel happy or unhappy? Look at their faces. They're feeling what? They have some problems. Can you guess the problems that they have? Yes? Very good. What do you think about this picture? What's the problem with this man or this woman? Oh, this one must have what? Here. What do we call this one? Okay. Now, let's read the words here. What do we have here? Some words. A sore throat. Sore throat. A cough. Coughing. Dizzy. Ooh. Headache. Oh my God, my head is paining me. A runny nose. A runny nose. A stomach ache. Stomach ache. Okay. Fever. Fever or high temperature. Sick. You can look at the person, you can see if he's sick or not, unsick or well. Sorry. So I want you to match these words, label them to the pictures, okay? So where's the sore throat? Where's the picture about sore throat? Look at the man who's trying to drink. Maybe ginger is good for the sore throat. Okay? So what's number one? Number one, look at here. Coughing. Very good, Salim. Coughing. A cough. So she is what? Coughing. What about number two? She has a pain in the stomach. We call it what? Stomach ache. Stomach ache. Look at the word ache. You will find it in many diseases, many other pains. Where can you find it here in this box? With the stomach, with head, headache. You will find it also later on with some other. Okay? I believe that you have finished now the activity. Let's see the answers. So, number one, a cough. Number two, stomach ache. Please don't forget to take screenshots so you can get the answers quickly because there's no time to write. Number three, dizzy. Dizzy. I can't stand up. I feel dizzy. Number four, runny nose. Look at the amount of tissue he's using. Number five, fever or high temperature. Number six, look, from his face you can see that he is really sick. Sick. Number seven, sore throat. Sore throat. Number eight, last one, a headache. She has a headache, maybe of Ford or children, maybe her children. Okay. Let's go now to skills book, page 15. Please open your book, page 15. Activity number 5. Read and complete. Read and complete. Read the information books about collocations. Use the information to complete the sentences below. Okay, the box, below the box. Now, what do you mean by collocations? Collocations what? What are the collocations? Words that go together, okay? Together. That's what we call it collocations. Words that are commonly used together. So when we are talking about our health or being sick, we often use have got or feel. Now look here. We use what? Have got and feel. So you say I have got or I feel, but you cannot use them with everything, all the words. You cannot use I have got. You can't say I have got sick. No, there's a difference. Look at the example. I have got a headache. A headache. I feel tired. Is there a difference? Who can tell me the difference between these two examples? She has got a fever. He feels hot. Hot. So, who can tell me what's the difference between the two of them? Why can't we say I have got tired? Why can't we can't say that? Don't say that I have got tired. No. And don't say I feel a headache. No. Incorrect. You have to say I have got a headache. She has got a fever. He feels hot. I feel tired. What part of speech is a headache and a fever? Very good, Salim. Noun. Okay. What about hot and tired? Excellent. Adjective. Adjective. Okay. So now you got the idea. We collocate have got plus what? Have got plus what? Very good. Noun. And we collocate feel plus what? What do we use with feel? I feel tired, hot. Okay, adjective, very good. So, as you can see here, we collocate have got with nouns and feel with adjective. Okay, so you get the idea. We use, after have got, we use what? A noun. And after I feel, we use what? Adjective. Okay, I have got a headache. بعيد عنكم. I feel sick. I feel unwell, like that. Okay, so you got the idea now. Let's move, let's use it now. Remember our activity about the diseases that we have here? I want you to use them to complete this diagram. Complete the spider diagram with the words from activity 3. Okay, so go complete this diagram from the words activity 3 on page 19. Okay, so use what? Use these words: headache, dizzy, a cough, sore throat, a runny nose, a stomach ache, high fever, high temperature, sorry, or sick, fever, and you can add from you. Okay, so what should you say with have got? What do you collocate with have got? I have got what? I have got. Do we say I have got a sore throat? Very good. What else? Yes, Khalid? What do you feel? I feel dizzy. Nice. I hope you are well. Oh, teacher, I don't feel well. I don't feel well. I feel well. I feel unwell. You see? Do you have you got sick? I have got sick. No. I feel sick. Very good. What about fever? I have got fever or I feel fever. You don't feel it. You get it. The fever, you get the fever. You don't feel it. Actually, you feel it later. Okay, so I believe that you have finished this activity. Let's move to the answers. Okay, so what do you say here? I have got a sore throat. I have got a fever. I have got a cough. And I have got a headache. Okay, I feel sick. I feel unwell, or I feel dizzy, or I feel nauseous. I told you to add words from your side. Okay, or I feel sick, unwell, dizzy. You can add from your imagination, from your words, from your vocab. You can add as many vocab as you want. Okay. Now let's test you a little bit on this one. Oops, I forgot this one. Okay, I'll give you this one later on. Let's move now to next activity. Can we do this activity now? Okay. Okay, while we are doing this, Mr. Nasser, let's say Nasser, can you give us 2 collocations with have got and 2 collocations with feel while using preparing the quiz for you? Okay, you can use our words here. With dizzy, what do we say with dizzy? Do we say I feel or I have got? I feel dizzy or I have got dizzy. I feel a headache or I have got a headache. Look at the nouns. Here we have a noun. So with nouns, what did we say? We say I have got. أنا عندي. Okay. With adjective we use what? I feel. With adjective we use I feel. So you feel sick. Sick is an adjective. He is sick or she is sick. She feels sick. He feels sick. Okay. Cough. Cough is something that you do. You get. So we use what? Have got with it. I have got a cough. Sore throat. It's a noun, right? Very good. Yeah, sore throat is a noun. A runny nose also is a noun. Also a noun. Sore throat, a runny nose are nouns. So with nouns we use what? Have got. I have got. And with cough also and a stomach ache, because there are nouns, so we use what? Have got with them. What about dizzy? I feel dizzy. It's an adjective. Fever, high temperature, I have got. A headache, also I have got. Sick, I feel sick. Okay. So, plus noun, plus adjective. Okay. Let's move now. I think okay. Can we use this? Okay. We'll have time to use this one in just a minute. Just wait. I forgot to use this one, but we can do it now. We are about to finish. Okay, guys. Let's move now to the activity. I want you to start now. There is a soda here. Okay. I want you to use this code. I want to test you on this knowledge, your knowledge about I have got and I feel. So please use the code 936745 and join the game. I'm waiting for you. Okay, 936745. 6, 7, 4, 5. Quickly. Good. Shahad, Ahmed, Farouk. The first one. Okay, guys. Let's move. I told you, please, no nicknames. Just write your names. We are about to finish. Just this. 45, 45. Okay. Shall we start? Okay. Ali, Ismahan. Ahmed bin Sultan, Diya. Okay. Let's start. You can join us, no problem. You can join while the students are applying and answering the questions. Well done. So you got the idea. Very good. Very good. It's not that difficult. So remember, have got noun, feel, adjective. Okay. Oh, Manar. Who is the first one to finish? Who is the first one to finish this activity? Just a few questions, less than 10 questions. Okay. 7 are done. Okay, guys. Muhammad Al-Ajmi, well done. Manar also. Salaf Al-Hayri, Muzna. Aya. Muhammad. Well done, Muhammad. Manar as well. Salaf, Muzna. Also, very good. Aisha. Paula, very good. Very good, dear students. Let's move now to the next one. Well done. So you got the idea. I'll give you now a homework. I'll give you a homework to test your knowledge of yes, no questions and okay, this is your homework. Enter this code and answer it. I'll give you one day to finish your homework. Just it's about almost 30 questions, yes, no questions and WH questions through a game, a nice game. Okay, so please take a screenshot for the number. So we're leaving it 06308562. Okay, dear students. Tip of the week. Before we go, I'd like to give you a piece of information here. It helps you in your writing. Other ways of saying in conclusion. You don't have all the time to say in conclusion when you are writing a story, you are writing a paragraph or an essay. There are plenty, over 50 ways to say in conclusion. So you can say overall, you can say in summary, you can say as a final observation. Considering all of these, we are doing some things, writing about many things. To briefly paraphrase everything considered in concluding this essay in some, not S-O-M-E, some. Last but not least, on the whole, finally or lastly, not together, separate. All things considered, in brief, in ending this, to wrap it all up, to summarize the above, to sum up, the same as in sum, or to sum up, better to sum up, this one, to put it all together, to make the long story short, that means to conclude it, to paraphrase it. All in all, good one. In a nutshell, a very good one. Briefly to conclude, finally, you can use finally alone, as I said here earlier, or you can use it may be concluded if you want to write more words. In closing, closing the scene. In consolidation, in the end, or at the end. In short, on a final note, to end things up. So try, dear students, try here to, you have plenty of words in English. You don't stick to just a few words. Use as many synonyms as you can. Don't just focus on one all the time. Try to use many synonyms, not just one. Okay, so dear students, thank you for always caring enough to listen. You are seriously the best.